In this video, I'm going to show you 5 awesome deals being offered right now on quick move-in homes. What's going on, guys, and welcome to Somewhere in SoCal. My name is Mike Debelak, and on this channel, I show you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal. Going to show you guys 5 houses, from houses that are $430,000 all the way up to about $1.5 million. So there's something for everyone in this video. We've got houses with a downstairs master bedroom. We got houses with gated communities, community pools, splash pads, huge single-story houses, awesome freeway access, close to shopping. Shoot, we even got one close to a minor league baseball stadium. So like I mentioned, there's a little bit of something for everyone in this video. So we're gonna start things off with that huge $1 million plus house in the city of Riverside. And whether you're someone in that budget or not, you're gonna, like, everyone likes to look at nice houses. So we got that. Next, we're gonna hop over to one of my favorite communities in Menifee, Banner Park. We're gonna check out an awesome single-story floor plan. Then we're gonna head up to Lake Elsinore, Albert Hill Ranch, where I'm gonna show you a single-story floor plan that has $86,000 in savings, an $86,000 price cut. So saving a lot of money there, and that house already has a huge kitchen upgrade with KitchenAid appliances. After that, we're gonna head to one of the best no HOA communities near Menifee. It's in the city of Homeland. We'll explain that a little bit later and everything there, but a nice 5-bedroom home for $550,000 with no HOA, like I mentioned. And then we're gonna wrap this video up with a house in the city of Winchester, more like a townhome, all right? $430,000, community pool, close to shopping, just a great location in an up-and-coming city, but you still have access to everything that Menifee has to offer. So I'm gonna keep this pretty short. All right, throughout this video, you guys are gonna see little QR codes and stuff up in the corner, one of these corners. I don't know which one it's gonna be yet. All right, anyways, if you wanna go ahead and scan those things, you can reach out to me there. My phone number might be up there, QR codes to text me, to subscribe to the channel, all right, because this is the show I post every single Saturday at 8 a.m. So if you like the sort of stuff I'm showing you, new houses, new communities, deals on houses, all right, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. That way you stay up to date on everything going on. All right, and then my phone number and stuff is gonna be one of these corners too. So reach out if you want to see anything, because I like, you know, to help you guys. All right, I don't make money through. I mean, I make a little bit of money through YouTube, like a couple $100 a month from that little ads that they put on these videos. But I feed my family and my kids by helping you guys go out and buy houses. So make sure, if you guys want to use me, having me in your back pocket to help you save money, get you the best incentives. All right, I got a couple things going on right now where I'm helping buyers and being creative with, you know, different problems that pop up with these new builds. So if you want me in your back pocket, someone who's done dozens of deals with new builds in this area, who has great relationships, all right? If you want a superhero for new builds in your back pocket, all right, go ahead and reach out. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the first house and get this thing started. All right, guys, so first up, we've got a real doozy. All right, this is gonna be a house that is gonna be for everyone, all right? Everyone likes looking at really nice houses, whether you're in the market for one yourself or not. So we're gonna head over to the city of Riverside, to the community of Highland Grove, where we are gonna check out the Winchester floor plan by Pulte Homes. All right, this is a beast of a house. It's 4,485 square feet. We're gonna have 5 beds, 5.5 bathrooms, and this one comes in at $1.454 million, so $1,454,000 on a quick move-in. And again, in this community, it's super awesome. You're gonna get, it's a gated community pool, clubhouse. This particular floor plan is gonna have a downstairs master bedroom, which is very rare. So downstairs master, a 3-car garage, and this one has $40,000 of savings wrapped into it. So let's go ahead and dive into this one.
All right, I'm just really loving the outside of this massive curb appeal. All right, you got this whole little seated area in between the garage and the house. Let's just walk on up. A nice little entryway right here, but I am really digging this whole patio porch area. Anyways, let's go on in and see this thing. All right. Oh, this is super cool. All right, before I get ahead of myself. All right, so we got a nice little entryway here, but I'm gonna go to the left. All right, you got like a little, this almost feels like a luxurious loft, kind of what it's designed to be. It's a nice little getaway within the house. Super cool spot. Could be office, office, study, den. Just an extra cool little living area. All right, we'll continue on straight. The hallway to the left over here. All right, to the right, we're gonna have our formal dining area. Those are really cool light fixtures. Super cool. All right, we got our, like I said, our formal dining there. Let's go to the right. All right, we've got a half bath. This is probably the biggest half bathroom I've seen in a new build. You see all the extra little features with the walls and stuff like that. Really high ceilings in this house too. And right here, we're gonna have a little storage closet area. I'll flow on into the rest of the house. All right. Oh, we got a movie theater. Now this is like a full-on movie theater. It wraps around, goes underneath. Oh yeah, kids would love this one. All right, let's keep going. Keep it moving. All right, so now we're like into like the real living area. This is, guys, look at the ceilings. Holy cow. Really nice. This is a gorgeous living room. All right, so you have this massive living room area. Love the space on the sides. This is, I mean, even just that textured wall, the accent wall, kind of flows with the stairs, that fireplace going all over the ceiling. Lots of lights. This is awesome. Anyway, so we got our living area here. All right, we got a massive kitchen, huge island. All right, so we've got our our oven, our microwave. Yeah, this is next level stuff right here. This massive island, like I said, with the gold fixtures and the handles and the knobs, everything. Just ties in so nicely. This huge fridge, lots of cabinet space. All right, and then over this way, we got our butler's pantry. All right, so this is right off the backside of that formal dining area. You got your mini fridge and then kind of just your alcohol area with wine and hard alcohol and stuff like that that you'd put there. All right, there's our garage entrance right here. Got our coat closet off of that, and then as we come in here, we got a massive walk-in pantry. I should almost do the spin test in the pantry for this house. Alrighty, on this way. Lots of space over here. Then we got our less formal dining area. All right, you definitely get a space there to eat though. All right, we wrap around to the corner back here. All right, and we've got a bedroom. This thing is massive. Holy cow. All right, I don't know if this is the master or not, so I'm not gonna say anything. This is huge. It feels like a master. All right, all those windows of the natural light and looking out to that backyard. This might have two masters. This thing is amazing. All right, so huge room. I love the accent wall back there and the color change and everything about it. Little light up top there. It's really nice. Now you walk in at the bathroom here. Got a soaking tub. Got that walk-in shower. You got the two doors on each side, so whichever side you're coming from. You got your throne area right here. Have a little linen closet. And this one also has two walk-in closets. The his and hers walk-in closet. Oh, in-room washer dryer hookup. Alrighty, so this makes me think this isn't the actual master. This is an amazing master 2.0, I guess. Or maybe, I've had a lot of you guys that are moving here that want a single story but have extended families, so where this could be the people who don't want to walk up and downstairs who live down here. Yeah, we got our next closet right here. Those built-in shelves. This is usually where I end the video because it feels like a master closet. A walk-in closet, master bedroom. Anyways, we still have a whole upstairs to see. All right, so as we're walking upstairs, about to go upstairs. Oops. All right, if you like anything you see, make sure you go ahead and reach out. All right, my phone number is gonna be on the screen, whether you wanna come out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, in a few months, whatever. All right, reach out and I'd love to help you out. Anyways, let's go ahead and walk upstairs. Really love this. Upgrades there. It's a really cool view. Can you imagine doing it Christmas morning down here, walking down these stairs? Big old, you can have one of those big Disneyland trees in the corner. Really cool. Walk on up. Me too. Let's go this way. All right, so you've got another bathroom right here off the top. Got walk-in shower, toilet, all the normal stuff in the bathroom. Then we've got another bedroom right here, pretty good size, nice and wide. You see like the desk in the corner, you got the dresser off to this side, the sliding wooden closet doors. really good room here. Get the window looking out to the front. And go this way. All right, and then right here you've got a massive loft area with even like a little kitchenette there. That's really cool. So this thing's, you got the shuffleboard right here. And who wants to play shuffleboard will smoke you. I got a shuffleboard in my house. We put it in our backyard. Anyways, all right, so huge loft area. Really liking the way they did this thing. Lots and lots of space up here. Love this kitchenette in the loft area. That way you don't have to go downstairs and get drinks or stuff. You can just stock up this extra fridge. All kinds of snacks up there. Whatever you want, really. All right, we'll go this way. All right, so we're gonna have our laundry room right here. Got the utility sink, the built-in cabinets, washer, dryer. All right, this is nice. Lots of cabinet space there. All right, we're gonna have another bedroom right here. Beginning to think downstairs was the master, as I'm kind of glancing around up here. Ooh, window looking out. Really good sized room. All right, we're gonna have a little pop-in walk-in closet right here. Nice. Closet there. All right, and then we've got a massive Jack and Jill. All right, you see the other room coming up here, but you've got a Jack and Jill bathroom here, so you got the, the added privacy having the 2 sinks. All right, giant mirror. All right, you can close this door off, and you got the walk-in shower, and you've got throne area, toilet there. And we'll go into this room, the next bedroom. All right, and this thing is pretty good size too. So a really good sized room up here. Got a more like a walk-in closet type deal right here. And there's another room there. Let's just see. Let's check out this little closet area. All right, now we got a room right here. Really good sized room. Nice and wide. All right. This one, got a little pop-in closet too. Got all kinds of windows letting the natural light in here. Really nice, cool setup. And it looks like we're gonna have an ensuite bathroom over here. And we do. Super nice. So this one's got a shower tub combo. You got your toilet, all the normal bathroom stuff. So you got an extra ensuite bathroom here. This is really cool. So, all right. So I believe that confirms that downstairs was the master. All right, I was confused. There's that one house in Temecula I filmed before that had the 2 masters. So I thought this might be the same thing. It is not. Anyway, so this one right
now we're gonna head to one of the most popular communities where I've sold a bunch of homes and have a bunch more coming. We're heading over to Banner Park in the city of Menifee, where we are gonna check out the Stella floor plan. Now, this is a single-story floor plan that has a covered patio, all right? And like I said, with Banner Park, this is one of the best spots. There's great convenience as far as the location goes, close to shopping, close to schools, close to all the stuff. So right in the heart of Menifee, close to everything. And this is one of the most popular floor plans that I sell, the Stella. They have it in a bunch of different communities. So the Stella we're looking at today is gonna be 2,191 square feet. We got 4 beds, 3 baths, and this one comes in at $640,000. West of that. So this right now is set up as the sales office. All right, you guys ever want to come here without me, go to the sales office there and ask for Michael. That's the guy I work with. He's in the 2-story sales office over there. He's just not in on Thursdays and Fridays, but here's the sales office for this side, but Michael still helps us out over here. Anyway, so this will be the garage access right here. You got the Spanish style exterior or elevation on this one. But let's go ahead and walk on into this thing. A little archway on the way in. Over. And boom. Get on up. And boom. All right. Feels really nice with kind of the weather outside today. Glasses off. Show you guys kind of this nice grand entryway. Show you this wall, see the little shiplap going down. We'll get to that in a minute, but immediately to the left, we're gonna have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. So go into bedroom number 1 right here. So down the top, big old window looking out to the front. Kind of got this bed kind of pushed in the corner. Nightstand there, artwork above, and then you kind of have this like walk-in, pop-in closet type thing. So a little bit bigger of a closet than you're used to for a secondary bedroom. Lots of space in here with the racks, the shelves, all the stuff. I would probably configure the room a little bit differently for TV purposes, but you do what you do. And then you got this window looking out to the front of the house there. Come on over here and we'll see bedroom number 2. All right, so same deal, similar size bedroom with the window looking out to the side of the house over here. With the bed and 2 nightstands on each side. Oh, I'm a fan of these lights they got though, that's pretty cool. Maybe wish the wire didn't hang down, but it is what it is. Curtains up top. Nice setup to this one. And same deal, you're gonna have a little pop-in walk-in closet, racks, the rods, the shelves, and some floor space there. And then one thing I do want to point out, I always point this out in the videos, there are no doors here right now in the models just because they don't want kids slamming their fingers. There will be doors in like the real house that you get. All right, and then in between those 2 bedrooms, we've got kind of our guest bathroom. Bathroom with a nice cabinet color. Kind of that tile-like flooring that matches kind of the entryway there. Countertops, mirror. And today we got the Doyers as the hat of choice. Last week I was the Padres and you guys got eliminated before I posted the video. So Dodgers are in good shape, up 2-0 right now. They'll probably be clinched by the time this video posts. But I got lots of people from LA that have been watching the channel. I look at the analytics the past month. So a little shout out to my LA people. Initially from LA, but not necessarily a huge Dodger fan. I'm a Braves fan. So anyway, supporting the Dodgers here the rest of the way. It's a side note real quick. So I told you guys about Michael in the sales office, my guy. He's actually a big Phillies fan. So if you happen to come in and you like the Dodgers, it's been a bad week for Philly sports fans. The Eagles lost to the Broncos. Phillies are about to lose to the Dodgers. So yeah, I gave him a little bit of a hard time when we walked in today. Anyways, so bathroom, toilet, shower tub combo, all the normal stuff. All right, and then here's that cool entryway I talked about. So they got like the double tables here, and like a really nice grand entrance to this. You got some little pottery stuff. Love that mirror. That is super cool to go along with that kind of shiplap wall lamp, all the stuff. And the thing that's really cool with the builder here is they have these QR codes that if you like some of the furniture, you can just scan it, and when you buy your house, you can kind of use the same same stuff that they got. And this wall's here got some art here. Anyways, we'll keep moseying on back. So this is going to be our flex room right here. Okay, so this is something that can be turned into a 4th bedroom. So 3 bedrooms plus a flex, or you turn this into a 4th bedroom. There's even an option to add another bathroom over here as well. So the way they've got it set up is as a flex room here. Really love that textured wallpaper and kind of this whole office flex room setup that they've got going. The bookshelves, the desks, the chairs. I'm gonna say it again, the area rug. It's a huge difference. A therapist couch thingy here. Big old window looking up the side. So like I said, this could be a flex room, or you turn this into bedroom number 4. All right, and then they got this little closet over here. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Show you guys for inspiration. All right, and then you've got the, I think it's a broom closet. I call it, see, we're in Halloween times. I call it the witch closet because only brooms can go here. There's no like racks, no shelves, nothing. All right, so put your broom and your Swiffer in there or something. All right, across the hallway over here, we got the garage access. That's currently the sales office. Right here, we're gonna have our coat closet. All right, just your coat closet right there. See how deep it goes. Kind of just is what it is right there. And then we've got our laundry room. So you got the utility sink set up in here, which is super nice. You got the hanging cabinets up top, and then the washer dryer hookups. Now, one thing with this community that's super cool is that they have this basically already pre-set up to do for eventually if they take gas away and move to electric. It's gonna be pre-set up to where electric's gonna be ready to go in all these houses. So washer dryer hookups here, and then this right here is kind of the brains of the house. This is where your like Wi-Fi router and stuff like that will go. Anyways, let's go back straight down the hallway to the main part of the house. And here we are. All right, our great room. Everything's at open living area here. So do a nice little pan for you. Show you around there. We're gonna have the master bedroom tucked away back there. All right, but let's first start off with going to the kitchen and stuff. I love how they have the kind of shiplap wall extended all the way throughout this whole area. Super nice touch. You got the same cabinet color here as the bathroom. Cool little coffee area here. You got your fridge. Those little light fixtures. The last time I was here, I don't think this one was completely done for the video. I've been here several times, but like video-wise. So they got 3 chairs on the island here. You could probably honestly squeeze a 4th. Spin it around for you guys here. More cabinets back here.
the oven and the range and the microwave. This is kind of like the stock setup right here, basically, for that. You do have an extended backsplash here with some underlighting, it looks like. Oh, they put the coffee there. I would have put the coffee over there. Anyways, so really nice big island here. These are probably a little too low for my liking, but nice little spot for entertaining at the island. You got a straight shot of the living room with the TV there. Big window looking out to the patio. With the drawer, or the doors there. We've got our, I don't know, designated dining area right here. Once again, area rug. And they got that shiplap kind of extended throughout this really, really nice touch. This one, lots of big windows, natural light coming in. I do want to show you guys the pantry real quick. So pantry's here in the corner. Pretty good sized little pop-in pantry here. Lots of space for some snacks. I didn't talk about the living room. I'll do that before I go to the backyard. So with this L-shaped couch here, just this whole flow, just 2,200 square feet, single story. Bedrooms at the front, you got that flex room or the third bedroom. Then you got all this, the nice console down there. Really big TV. Anyways, let's go out to that backyard now. Let's go out here, and you do have, oh, did I jack something up or the door messed up? Door's just not working with me. Anyways, so a couple things. Number one, you got this covered patio outside here. All right, so I believe all three of these models have a covered patio type thing. So nice up here. This one's in the middle of the house. You got a really good size yard here. Now, when you get this house, all right, with this covered patio, there's gonna be cement basically all the way to like right there, and then the rest of it's kind of a blank canvas for you. All right. The other thing I want to point out, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it on my microphone, but there's a little bit of street traffic here. There's the street, kind of main street right behind me. At the top of this hill up there, they're putting a stoplight. So like right now, this is as fast as it's going to get, right? They're put a stoplight there to kind of slow down some of the traffic. But the other thing, right, oops. When I was inside, you couldn't hear any of this noise, and we're right on like the busiest street here. So the insulation, the windows, everything's really good here. I'll kind of show you guys the back of the house here. You get those shuttery looking things for the elevation on the back. Show you guys some of the details here. All right, anyways, so you got some good sized lots here. Obviously, some of the single story lots are gonna have smaller backyards than others, unless you pay a premium. Oh, okay, there we go. So anyway, let's go and walk to the back now, to our master bedroom. I like the way they kind of decorated this naked wall with kind of this 9 pieces of art there. And then boom, we walk into the master bedroom. All right, we got the first things first, we got the bathroom right here. So master bathroom, you got the sliding glass shower door here, those little like bench thingies. You do have the option to do some different things here if you buy from Dirt. All right, so you got the option to do shower tub combo. I have some people from Northern California who bought down here, who did one of those fancy giant showers, and it kind of just eats up some space in the toilet here. So options here, but anyways, it's modeled right here with this. Actually, that was a Verona. I don't have to get into this one. My people from Northern California. Anyways, that's the house we'll show you last. That's not modeled here. All right, so you got the his and hers sinks. I like that it's separate instead of shared. Right now, my wife and I are sharing at our new house, and we're on different time schedules, so we're never doing it at the same time, but I like my own space. All right, then right here we got the throne area right there. And then we've got our walk-in closet. So with Pulte, you're gonna have these built-in shelves, which I love, lots of people love. Pulte has the best closets, best standard closets in the game. All right, so extra storage there. You got the racks, the rods, and then something that's really cool here, right? Like this is a normal sized height. Some of these builders like put these things way up here, and it's hard to reach for most people. I feel like most people would be able to reach these rods and racks. So all kinds of stuff here. I put my hats on top of those. my big hat collection. All right, anyways, let's go back and go see the actual room now. So we got the master bedroom itself. And you see they got more of that shiplap going there for that accent wall. Nice little touch of that mirror up top. Not mirror, the light fixture. Same deal, lots of natural light with the windows. Really nice setup here. I like that mirror, that's kind of cool. Obviously prefer TV, but that's a cool little touch there.
Guys, once again, I'm just showing you kind of the inside, like we're on that busy street. I can't hear any of that stuff out there. So if you're someone concerned about that, don't be for noise purposes. All right, so nice little setup here. Pretty good sized room. Anyways, that is, oopsies. That's gonna wrap this one up. This was the step. Now we're gonna head over to Albert Hill Ranch in the city of Lake Elsinore. This is one of the communities where I had my most popular video, over 100,000 views. And this community is only 60 to 70% built out. So there's still tons of opportunity here, but we are gonna check out another very popular single story floor plan in this really awesome spot in Lake Elsinore. It's really like North Lake Elsinore, South Corona, great access to freeways, close to that minor league baseball stadium, Lake Elsinore Storm, the Padres single A affiliate there. This one's also gonna have a community pool and clubhouse. This house that we're about to jump into has $86,000 in savings, $86,000 price cut. All right, so this right here is the Exeter. It's 2,304 square feet. We have 3 beds, 2 bathrooms, and this one's gonna be $655,000.
All right, so look at this one right here. From the outside, you kind of get a feel for things. And they'll obviously have different elevations as we go. Flow into this nice little path or hallway to get into the house. Ooh, voila. You guys can pick that up on the mic, but it was like a genie or something. Anyways, all right, cool. We got this little art thing as we enter. Really wide looking hallways. Kind of go either way. Let's just start to the left, I guess. So this is gonna be the garage entrance right here. Right now it's the sales office. Then we've got our little storage closet type thing. And a pretty good sized laundry room for a single story floor plan. Those built-in cabinets up top. You obviously got the sink right here. And then your washer dryer. Across the hall. Ooh, this is really cool. So this is probably what the equivalent of the loft would be in a 2-story house. Right, but you've got, I mean, this could be just an office den area. It could be like a second living area. You got this window going out to the front. This feels pretty big. This is way bigger than like the normal office or den or study in most of the single stories I see. Across the hall here, you're gonna have bathroom number 1. You got that shower tub combo. You got a toilet, and then you got 2 sinks, which is always nice, and a medicine cabinet there. All right, then next to that, we're gonna have bedroom number 1. Kind of standard sized bedroom. Makes you feel really tall because the bed's low. This big window looking out to the back side of the house. You got a little pop-in closet right here. Ooh, it's a little bigger than a pop-in closet. Mini walk-in. There we go. Not gonna do the spin test, but lots of space there for being a secondary bedroom. We'll go down this hall. Before we get to that next bedroom, there's some shelves. And then here we go, bedroom number 2. All right, this one feels a little bit bigger than the one we were just in. Kind of unique. Looks like a window mirror thing. Kind of cool. I probably put a TV there and a dresser, but hey, that's just me. And then you got the closet here. Oh, sorry, I did that too fast for you guys. Let you guys see that for a second. Pretty good size feel. Just note that they got, these nightstand things on both sides of the bed, just to kind of illustrate how wide the room is here. So really good sized room. And then we got 3 rods to hang stuff on this one. Those shelves too. So lots of space in the closet there. A decorative piece on the wall. All right, and then boom. Now for the rest of the house. This entryway is super cool with this wall right there, the texture on it. You got that artwork, and then I really like this mirror thing's pretty sweet. I kind of like those. Almost feels like another balls, but for whatever reason, it has like a pearl necklace type feel. Oh my gosh, this great room is humongous. If you're someone who likes or needs, that single story floor plan, this is really nice. A slow pan for you guys. See everything. All right, we'll start off right here in the living room. All right, so the master bedroom's gonna be back through there. We'll do that last. All right, we got a really big living room, and then note that the walls back there match the hallway texture that we had earlier. It's a really big living room with those windows looking out to the back. We got a little dining area right here. You got that light there. Got a decent sized island. Got a big old sink. Really good size here. There we go. This is really, this is just a cool feel. Like, I mean, you just be here doing your thing. You're just in the mix of everything, even if you're in the kitchen. I love it. Really cool setup. Once again, we got our microwave, our oven, our drawers. You got your fridge. And then, wow, this is a big pantry. For a single story house, we got a ginormous pantry. Probably the biggest single story pantry I've ever seen. All right, before we go to the master, let's go to the backyard. Ooh. All right, so note we got got the covered patio on the single story, which is not typical. I'm really liking this floor plan. All right, so I'll show you guys what the backyard looks like. Now these are a little bit smaller than the 2-story ones across the street, but still pretty good sized backyard. All right, just give you guys some inspiration here. These do come as a blank canvas. You see the vinyl fencing on the sides, right? And then if you're backed up to a road, you'll have that, brick cinder block type stuff in the back. So I'll just kind of give you a little vision of the backyard. Let's go in and check out that master bedroom. All right, so we go in, check out the master. Say hello, hello, there I am. All right, here's the master. Whoa, this thing's big. Really good sized master bedroom. I got a horse head there. Some art and pottery type stuff. That window looking out to the backyard. I know a lot of people really love that. Especially if you got kids, you can kind of be in your room doing your thing. Kids could be playing in the back out here. And you got this window off to the side too. And one other thing I wanted to point out, I always do, just the texture on these walls. Just the little touches that add a lot to the space. Go into the master bathroom. You got your 2 sinks, big old mirror. This is a really good sized shower. Holy cow. I was with some clients from YouTube the other day and we were at a spot and this is kind of the shower that they would want. They didn't have the right shower size. They don't like the bathtub. They like the shower only in the master, and this is kind of what they were looking for. Anyway, so I'm gonna show them this. All right, so there we go right there. We got a little linen closet. And then around the corner here, we're gonna have our throne area. There's that. And then we've got our walk-in closet. So lots of, rods to hang. You got the shelving up top. All right, and then you got the built-in there. I will do the spin test on this one because I can. All right, I might have to scrunch a little bit in that one corner. Oh, I have my hand on that, but anyways. I'm a little bit dizzy because of my first actual true spin test of the day. All right, but we're gonna wrap this one up here.
Now we're gonna head to the city of Homeland. You're probably thinking, where the heck or what the heck is Homeland? All right, Homeland is really, really close to Menifee, just a super small city that rumor or word on the street is that Menifee is eventually going to acquire Homeland, much like they did Sun City and some other areas out here. So Homeland, literally, this community is right across the street from Heritage High School, which is in the city of Menifee. So literally right on the city limits, right there across from the Menifee city limits, basically. So we're gonna head to Country View, the city of Homeland. All right, where this is a no HOA community, but they offer some really cool stuff. There's a community park built in the community, but it's also close to the school. So you got elementary school right behind the community, high school, like I mentioned, just right across the street. There's also a community center and a park, like another park. Aside from the one in the community, there's one right across the street too, which is really awesome. There's lots of convenience here, and you're gonna be close to the Menifee shopping. All right, so you're in the city of Homeland, but you have access to all the stuff that Menifee has to offer. So we are gonna be looking at Plan 2613 by KB Homes. It's 2,613 square feet. We've got 5 beds, 3.5 bathrooms, and this one starts at $550,000.
All right, so just like the house that we saw a second ago, this kind of comes out, not a lot of front yard space, but you got a pretty deep footprint of the house there. You got kind of a smaller porch as we walk up here. Alrighty, let's see what we got. All right, so off to the left here, you're gonna have the garage access right there, and you got half bathroom at the front of the house. Guys, those are amazing, especially off the garage. Like I don't know about you guys. Have you guys ever been driving and then like you go to get groceries or anywhere with your kids, and they just have to go to the bathroom and they can't hold it? Well, guess what? Now they can just run in either from the front door or through the garage. Boom, half bath, do their business, and get about their day. I like that. Anyways, all right, let's go back to the tour. All right, so we got the stairs there. Gonna go into that living area in a sec. But first, we got like a walk-in storage closet under the stairs. That is unique. Oh, kids movie theater. There we go. We got one. I think that was the first one today where we had the kids movie theater. If you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, all right, so we walk in here. We've got really cool. Like I'm digging the living areas here. This is just flows so nicely. All right, so we got the kitchen. Ooh, I like this black back. That's a tongue twister. Black backsplash thing. All right, cool. We got lots of cabinet space, counters, huge island. Bar stools underneath there. I'm liking those little chandelier thingies too. Nice sink as well. They did this one good. All right, there's my coffee station. All right, we got pantry. We got the little dining area right there. And it's just the way this is set up. You know, again, you can just be sitting here chilling, eating at the island, watching TV. Really cool setup. And then whoever's cooking, right? They got TV access, they got backyard access right here. They can check things out. Let's go check this backyard out. A lot of these backyards that they've got look very similar. All right, but just for inspiration. There you go. There you have it. I did see a bedroom, it looked like, around the corner over here. So you got the door to separate the little bedroom area from this. And this is like a secondary little side suite thing. This is cool. Really cool setup. All right. It feels skinny and narrow, right? But it's got a nice little setup to it. And then you got like a little area for like a workstation there. This is kind of like a good spot for like a, I don't know, a teenager or something. Or maybe, I don't know. This could actually be a really good office too. Like for me, like, right, I shoot lots of content and videos. I work from home. Like this would be a sick office for me because I've got like a desk area. I could set this up as like a studio or any, like, I don't know. Hopefully you guys can see the vision that I've got for this thing. And then you also got, right, you've also got like a bathroom in here. This is like a really cool home office type thing. You got cabinets there. It's very homey. Like this is a really good home office situation, if you ask me. Or bedroom, whatever you want. Oh, there we go. This is what we got here. This is how it could be versus how it is. Anyways, yeah. Pause it here if you want to read that. All right, but let's go ahead and head upstairs. All right, head up the stairs. Ooh, we got a nice loft up here. Ooh, I'm liking that entertainment center thing. You guys will see it right now. Very cool setup here for the loft. See, and some of the other ones we saw were kind of like secluded lofts, so kind of tucked away. This is like the center of upstairs. It's almost like a second living room. Right, as we come up here, boom, it's just like a really cool. All right, off to the right of the stairs, we're gonna have a giant laundry room. Pretty cool. Let's go see where this little closet leads to. Whoop. Cool. I'm gonna save the master for last. You got the bathroom up here. 2 sinks, bathroom, or toilet is, shower tub combo. Across here, we're gonna have what we're gonna call bedroom 2. Pretty cool setup here. This one feels pretty standard, maybe a tad bigger than a standard size bedroom. And we've got kind of a little walk-in closet. Lots of space. A little closet with a window. Make sure that thing's closed if we're changing in the closet. All right, so we got bedroom 2 is across the way. Pretty standard sized bedroom. I like those curtains. I like the, what's it called? Is that called an ombre or a gradient? I don't know. I'm trying to use, I think ombre is like a hair term. My sister's a hairstylist, so hopefully I use that right. But I know in like the graphic design world, it's like a gradient. Anyways, all right, get the closet there. Ooh, a baseball room. Alrighty, you guys know me, I'm a baseball dude. Baseball is the family business. All right, so we got, I don't know why I'm showing you the bats, like you care. All right, here we go. So we got the bedroom, really good, really wide, honestly. So pretty good sized bedroom here. All right, we got the closet. I'll get you guys out of the baseball stuff, because you definitely don't care the same way I do. Anyways, alrighty, so we got the master. All right, walking, oh my gosh, this is big. This almost feels like a hotel room. Like, you know the hotel room where you have a couch, little couch area in there? This kind of feels big like that. Little seating area they got next to the bed, so lots of space. Whoops, bumped it. Lots of space in here. I'm liking the windows on each side of the bed. Then you got what looks like a really big master bathroom. All right, so you got the 2 sinks, you got the tub, you got a shower, you got the throne area with the privacy door. There we go. And then you got this walk-in closet. Super big closet. I'm just gonna go to the other end of this. Like, that's far away. So you got his side and her side. I'm gonna guess this is his side because there's less hanging space over here, right? Oh, once again, you got a closet with a mirror, or a window.
Last but not least, we've got our most affordable option in this video. We're heading to the city of Winchester, which is one of the fastest growing areas, probably in all of California, but definitely this area. I like to call it Menifee 2.0 because it's right next to Menifee and it's gonna have a lot of the same shopping type stuff that's being built out over the next few years. So we are gonna be heading to Towns by Taylor Morrison. We're gonna be checking out the Plan 2. This is gonna be 1,695 square feet. We've got 3 beds, 2.5 bathrooms. This one starts at just $430,000. And in this community, you have the clubhouse, the community pool, the spa, all the stuff. And it's super close to shopping that's being built in Winchester, as well as, like I mentioned, everything that kind of is right down the road to Menifee there, right down Dominigoni/Newport. So let's go ahead and jump into this one.
All right, so this one's a little bit different than the one we just saw. It's kind of off to the side here. I don't know if this is just because it's a corner unit right now or what, but we'll go on in and enter. It feels good. Alrighty. So as we enter this one, kind of walk right into kind of like a little dining nook, dining area type deal. We have our kitchen off to the right over here, and then you'll see our living room right there. So let's just start in the kitchen. I'm a huge fan of the white and the black in the kitchen here. Very, farmhouse looking and modern. All right. Like the backsplash back there. Ooh, a little taco book. This Tuesday, when I film this, got Taco Tuesday. There's a nice sink up there. Really loving the vibe of this one. So it's a little bit bigger than the one we just saw. We got our pop-in pantry right here. Tons of shelf space. That's where my coffee's gonna go. All right, we got our fridge right there. Pretty good size island and just real cozy feel to this. It's your whole downstairs living area here. You got that living room right here, kind of at the bottom of those stairs. Nice setup. Then we've got our backyard. This one's a little bit smaller than what we just saw, right? But I imagine it gives a good variety and gives you a taste of what might be. You guys little ideas over there. All right, then that door down there is going to be the garage entrance. I'm almost positive. That'll be the garage entrance. And right here, we're going to have storage, or the bathroom, a little storage closet. And And then we've got a half bathroom downstairs, kind of a good spot for like a guest bathroom. If people over, people just hang out in the living room. They don't need to go upstairs or anything. At your bathroom right here for them. All right, we'll head upstairs. As I head upstairs, I want to remind you guys this is a show I post every single Saturday morning at 8 a.m. So if you like this sort of stuff where I tour new houses and communities and show you guys cool floor plans, if you like the stuff, do the stuff, like, subscribe, tap that bell, stay up to date on everything going on in this area. Anyways, we get to the top of the stairs, and this is a pretty cool loft area. I mean, there's lots of space, and I really like the way they designed this. So for this being like a condo, townhome type feel to it, where you got those shared walls, this is a really, really cool feel. All right, you'll see the loft is modeled, but you can have bedroom 4 up here if you wanted to. All right, we're gonna have bathroom number 2 right here. So we got our sink, toilet, shower type combo with that little design hack, put the curtain rod high, make it look more elegant. All right, across the hallway over here, we are gonna have our laundry room. Got the washer dryer hookups. Kind of just pretty standard sized laundry room. Over here, we're gonna have bedroom number 1. Kind of just feels like a regular room. Just a little taste of it. The way the mirror makes the room feel a little bigger even. Next door to that, we're gonna have bedroom number 2. Ooh, this is a cool little Lego theme. So I've been building Legos with my son during summer break right now. So this is kind of cool for kids who like Legos. This theme they've got. As far as the size of the room, it does feel wider than the one we were just in. It feels a little bit bigger. All right, I do like the lights, the windows letting the natural light in over here. You guys can kind of see some of the build out process and what's going on. So lots of empty land now, but they are building this thing out pretty good. Yeah, the blueprint for the bricks there with the Legos. All right, let's go to the other side over here. Other side of the loft, we're gonna have our master bedroom. Really good sized master. I love that accent wall back there. I like the little chandelier light fixture thing too. Got our spot for our TV. Nice views out that window. Depending which, oh, that is sweet. Looking out that way. I know I pointed out the views already, but that's kind of a cool spot there. All right, we'll go into our master bathroom. Love that black trim on the shower there. You got the 2 sinks. This area is a little bit more jam-packed than, some masters around, but gets the job done. You got your throne area here. It's kind of it feels like a really wide entry with that door there. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why I spent so much time showing you that, but it's a little wider than I'm used to. All right, and then we got our closet here. This closet does feel a little bit on the smaller side. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I can't spin test, but my arms are almost touching both sides here, almost both racks, and then you got this one here. So you might need to have some sort of solution with the closets. I don't know how much clothes you guys got. Oh, I forgot to point this out. We have this little cool tech area too with the office setup.
Alrighty guys, so that wraps this video up. I went around and gave you guys, or showed you guys 5 of the best deals around right now in a bunch of different communities. So we had a little bit of something for everyone here, from people who wanted to look at the almost $1.5 million house in Riverside. We have the gated communities. We had communities with no HOA, single story floor plans, some with great convenience. So like I said, Riverside, Menifee, Winchester, Homeland, and Lake Elsinore. So a little something for everyone. All these spots are really, really close to shopping, the schools, all that sort of stuff. And these are some of the best deals around right now. And even just the savings. So some of these had great savings, $86,000 savings, $40,000 in savings. We have some that are just great locations. Some of them are no HOA great deals that are, one of them is in the mid 500s, really close to Menifee, and that shopping with no HOA. That's awesome. All right, you also have that starter level home that's, what was that, $430,000 and great convenience there. You got the pool and the clubhouse there with that community there, and you're really close to lots of different shopping. So this video had a little bit of something for everyone. All right, if there's anything you liked in this video that you want to check out, make sure you go ahead and reach out. My phone number is on the screen right now, whether you want to come out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever. I would love to be your local guide to this area and help you find your somewhere in SoCal, whether it's one of these 5 spots or somewhere else. All right. The other thing, this is a show I post every single Saturday at 8 a.m. So if you like this sort of stuff, we're checking out new communities, new houses, basically to show you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal. If you like the stuff, do the stuff, like, subscribe, tap that notification bell. That way you stay up to date on everything going on in this local area. And guess what, guys? There's so many new communities coming. So if you want to stay up to date and get the early access and the previews, I have all the info, all right? So make sure you tap that bell and stay up to date on everything going on in this local area. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. YouTube is gonna put a video over this shoulder. If you like this video, you're probably gonna like that one, and I'll see you in there.